Good morning. Thanks for joining me for my Pause for Financial Empowerment. I am Kim Serber with Kimberly Serber Divorce Financial Planning. And even though divorce is a really tough time in our lives, totally not enjoyable, it's just a path or a detour to life 2.0. You're not stuck here. You're not staying here. Don't unpack. You just have to go through it to get to the other side. And I'm here to help you get there just a little faster and a little easier. So my intention for these videos is to take a few minutes to educate you on a financial topic you need to understand on your path to the next chapter of your life. So let's get started. Today, I wanted to talk to you about QDROs. QDROs, yes, I'm still speaking English, I promise. A QDRO is a Qualified Domestic Relations Order. It's a legal document that helps you divide a retirement account, specifically an employer-based retirement account. So, for example, a 401k plan, a 403b plan, a 457, the TSP with the military, any kind of pension plan, so STRS, PERS, TERS, military pension. There are so many others, but any kind of pension plan would also fall in this as well. So here's the process. So let's say in your divorce, there is a 401k plan worth $100,000, and you and your spouse have agreed that you're going to divide it 50-50. It doesn't have to be 50-50, it's whatever you two have agreed upon. But in this example, we're going to use 50-50. So the QDRO is written up per the terms of and the rules of that retirement plan. And so it's written up for the terms of the plan, and it goes to the court. The court signs off on it, saying, you each are getting 50-50. Then that court-signed document then goes to the plan administrator of that plan. The plan administrator looks it over and says, yes, that's fine. And they now create an account at that 401k plan for the non-employee spouse. So now you have the employee who has 50% of the account, and the non-employee spouse now has an account at that 401k plan, and their 50% has now been moved into their account. Okay, now the 401k has been divided. The next step is, what do you do with that, your account now at that 401k plan? All right, you have three options. You can leave it there. It can just sit there and grow. That's fine. If you ever wanted to make a distribution or change the investments, you would just have to make sure you know how to log into the account at that 401k plan. If you ever wanted to do anything, you probably would have to contact that employer and find out what the steps are to make a distribution or what have you. And that's the only complicated part of just leaving it there, but you certainly have the option of just leaving it there, and it's not a taxable event, and it will just grow in whatever investments that you've chosen in that account. Okay. Option 2 is you can distribute the money. If you make a distribution, that is taxable. And if you're under age 59 and a half, you will also get hit with a 10% penalty. So it's taxable income and possibly a penalty. So that's a big decision as to whether or not you really want to do that. Your third option is to roll the money into your own IRA account. Now that is not a taxable event because you're moving it directly from the 401k plan to your own IRA, okay? Not a taxable event. Now you've taken it out of the 401k plan. You don't have to go through all the extra hoops and forms of, anytime you want to do something. Now it's just in your own IRA. You have control over the investments, and there you have it. So the only other thing I really wanted to point out is in this whole process, if you know you need to take out some cash, let's say you're going to owe your attorney $10,000. Whatever the case may be, or there's some credit cards you've just got to pay off because you can't afford to keep paying them with maybe a fixed income. Whatever the case may be, if you have to take cash, make sure it's written into the terms of your QDRO and that it's going to come out when the account is divided from that 401k plan. Because if it's written in the terms of your QDRO, you can waive that 10% penalty. But you can only do that initially at the time of division. Okay, if you wait till later, that's not going to be the case. If you roll it to an IRA first, that will definitely not be the case. Okay, so you have one opportunity. If you need some money, you can have that 10% penalty waived. Now, keep in mind, it's still going to be taxable income to you. So just be careful how much you withdraw in any given year. Depending on how much you withdraw, the more it is, the more you're going to push yourself up into a higher tax bracket. Okay, so those are the basics of the QDRO and dividing an employer-based retirement account. So if you have other questions on this, because I know it's complicated, please feel free to give me a call. My contact information will be at the end of this video. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope this helped, and have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.